His laugh gets loud when she walks past. He leans in close to every word. Eyes never leaving the room she's in, but yours are the ones that burn. He folds concern like paper cranes, leaves them scattered on your chair. Jealousy hides in silence and smiles that look like care. You say he's just like that, he just worries it's fine, but you taste something bitter every time he's kind. Little cuts in the kindness, little ghosts in the air. Jealousy hides in silence and smiles that look like care. He pours your glass, he saves your seat. He laughs at jokes you barely made. Ask about your longest day, but watches every move she makes. You hold your breath at the table, feel your pulse in your chair. All these small, soft gestures are starting to feel like flares. You say he's just like that, he just worries it's fine, but you taste something bitter every time he's kind. Little cuts in the kindness, little ghosts in the air. Jealousy hides in silence and smiles that look like care. Maybe you're wrong, maybe it's you, or maybe that look is telling the truth. If love is a language, you're saying too much with casual glances and lingering touch. You say he's just like that, he just worries it's fine, but you taste something bitter every time he's kind. Little cuts in the kindness, little ghosts everywhere. Jealousy hides in silence and smiles that say they care. Roses on the table, lipstick on the stem. Two glasses, one still trembling like it knows how this will end. Your jacket on the chair back, phone face down, still warm. I trace our names and spill the wine, little halos round the harm. Beautiful love stories can end like crime scenes. Bed sheets pull like caution tape over broken dreams. Fingerprints on every word that we didn't mean. Beautiful love stories can still end like crime scenes. Laughter on the fridge door, photos stuck with tape. You smiling in a summer shirt I can't bring myself to take. You slam the bathroom mirror, I flinch before the sound. It isn't what you say tonight, it's what gets written down. Beautiful love stories can end like crime scenes. Bed sheets pull like caution tape over broken dreams. Fingerprints on every word that we didn't mean. Beautiful love stories can still All the noise we drink turns to a hallway hush. Crosswalk, hanging by a thread. Every stranger's head turns like a slow motion crash. One look turns a whole city into a smaller place. Every window, every building folding into your face. Chaos can start with eye contact and good timing. Say my name in your silence, and the traffic starts colliding. Late train, blinking in the rain. You laugh in all the pain. Maps to a single seat. Your gaze cuts the crowd in half. We're the only ones who laugh at the ground under our feet. One look turns the whole city into a smaller place. Every window, every building folding into your face. Chaos can start with eye contact and good timing. Say my name in your silence, and the traffic starts colliding. Did we mean it, or did timing play the part? Oh, every heartbeat throwing sparks in the dark. If I look away now, does it all stay the same, or does every street sign start spelling out your name? One look turns the whole city into a smaller place. Every window, every building folding into your face. Chaos can start with eye contact and good timing. You rewind me, you define me with a glance that keeps rewinding. Half drunk water on the table, lipstick print I don't recall. Your jacket on the kitchen chair, like it's seen this all before. You lean back against the doorway, say you hate the way I flinch. Every time you touch my shoulder, every word feels like a clinch. Make me stay never sounds innocent in a room like this. The walls already know too much, every echo hits. You say it like a promise, but it feels like a twist. Make me stay never sounds innocent in a room like this. There are names carved in the paintwork, little scars from other nights. Arguments and crooked pen strokes, faded threats and sharpened lies. You trace circles on the counter, ask me what I'm running from, but your question hangs beside us like the pictures we took down. Make me stay never sounds innocent in a room like this. The walls already know too much, every echo hits. like a plan. They say never sounds innocent in a room like this. The walls already know too much, every echo hits. You say it like a promise, but it feels like a twist. Make me stay, never sounds innocent in a room like this. His shirt smells like her perfume, soft and sharp, vanilla on the cotton, like teeth on his heart. He folds it slow, laughs it off, shrugs it down, says that was nothing, wears it out around this town. He should regret it more than he does, more than this half-guilty grin and a casual shrug. He should regret it down to the bone, but his shirt smells like her perfume, and he still wears it home. Phone face down on the counter, screen still lit, your name under his thumb. He won't open it, says we were already broken, like that makes it right. Keeps the jacket from that evening, hangs it in plain sight. He should regret it more than he does, more than a tossed off sorry and a drunk dial buzz. He should regret it down to the bone, but his shirt smells like her perfume, and he still wears it home. Maybe one day he'll wash it out, every stain, every thread, every shadow of doubt, but he's still lying in yesterday's clothes, breathing her in while he swears he's letting go. He should regret it more than he does, more than these tired excuses and this practice shrug. He should regret it, cut to the soul, but his shirt smells like her perfume, and he still wears it home. And he still wears it home. Blue light cuts across the bedroom. Your face flickers on a rectangle. My heart does that stupid backflip. Thought I left you in the last year. It's just pixels, but my hands start to shake. It's just letters, but I'm wide awake. A phone glows at 2 a.m. and ruins the whole room. One name on a screen can reopen every wound. I was fine till you lit up in the dark. Now I'm scrolling through the wreckage of a number in my heart. New light glows at 2 a.m. and ruins the whole room. One name on a screen can reopen every wound. I was fine, till you lit up in the dark. Now I'm scrolling through the wreckage of a number in my heart. Thumb above your message, hovering. Every part of me remembers what answer it would bring. I could fall again so easy into everything we knew. I could turn the screen face down or let it pull me back to you. A phone glows at 2 a.m. and ruins the whole room. One name on a screen can't reopen every wound. I was fine, till you lit up in the dark. So I shut it off and whisper, you don't own this heart. His name lands in the room like a glass on the table, half full, half shaken. She said, barely above her breath, like she's lighting a candle in a house that's already blazing. His name's a prayer and a problem on her tongue at the same time. Every syllable asking for mercy, every vowel crossing a line. She rolls it slow like it might save her, or pull the floor out from under too. His name's a prayer and a problem, and somehow both feel true. She laughs right after she says it, too sharp, too quick, like she heard herself confess. Eyes down, tracing the rim of her cup, as if she could draw a circle big enough to keep him out, keep him close. His name's a prayer and a problem on her tongue at the same time. Every syllable asking for mercy, every vowel crossing a line. She rolls it slow like it might save her, or pull the floor out from under keys on the counter. You slip them into your fist. Say, I just worry about you, and seal it all with a kiss. Your hand on my shoulder, guiding me through the door. You say it's only because you love me. I start counting exits on the floor. You call it protection, I hear a lock turning. Love like a secret, love like a warning. It was a garden, now it's a golden cage. You hold me so gently, I'm still trapped, all the same. Friends in my phone, you scroll like it's evidence. Baby, I'm only checking 'cause I get so anxious. You draw the curtains, say the world is too loud. Your arms feel safe till I notice I never see the crowd. You call it protection, I hear a lock turning. Love like a secret, love like a warning. It was a garden, now it's a golden cage. You hold me so gently, I'm still trapped, all the same. When did sweet concern turn into curfews and conditions? When did all your questions start to sound like accusations? I miss the girl who ran head first into every open space. Now I rehearse excuses just to leave this place. You call it protection, I hear a lock turning. Love like a secret, love like a warning. It was a garden, now it's a golden cage. You hold me so gently, I'm still trapped. Turn the key over, lay it down on the table. If this is what you call safety, I'd rather be unsafe, but able. Red dress on a Tuesday, he said he'd stay clean. Started last week, laughing at the warnings like they're old friends. Her lipstick on his coffee marks the end. She's his favorite bad habit, and he knows it. Takes a hit of her name just to cope with some addictions. Are off wearing perfume, and they take what they want when they choose. She's his favorite bad habit, and he'll use it till it uses him up, and he loses every promise he swore he'd hold true. Midnight in his work shirt, tie on the floor, phone face down, it hurts. She laughs in his collar, says you're all mine. He tastes all his failures in her cheap wine. She's his favorite bad habit, and he knows it. Takes a hit of her name just to cope with some addictions. Are off wearing perfume, and they take what they want when they choose. She's his favorite bad habit, and he'll use it till it uses him up, and he loses every promise he swore he'd hold true. He's shaking in the daylight, still smelling her skin. Swears this is the last time till she walks back in. Oh no. he's ever hungry for is her. She's his favorite bad habit, and he knows it. Takes a hit of her name just to cope with some addictions. Arrive wearing perfume, and they take what they want when they choose. She's his favorite bad habit, and he'll use it till it uses him up, and he loses every promise he swore he'd hold true. Your name on his keychain, your face in his cracked phone. He calls it protection, you call it your home. Hands on your shoulders, stay close, don't roam. He clips your wings, then calls it our zone. He keeps your heart in his pocket like a promise, worn and folded next to all his change. You mistake the weight for warmth upon your chest, call the tightening a shelter from the rain. He keeps your heart in his pocket like it's priceless, but locks you in the line in just the same. You mistake the pressure for safety and tell yourself it's love, not a cage. He checks where you're sleeping, counts every I'm fine. You trade all your daylight for space in his mind. Friends say, are you shrinking? You laugh it away, say, this is devotion, while you fade to gray. He keeps your heart in his pocket like a promise, worn and folded next to all his change. You mistake the weight for warmth upon your chest, call the tightening a shelter from the rain. He keeps your heart in his pocket like it's priceless, but locks you in the line in just the same. You mistake the pressure for safety and tell yourself it's love, not a cage. What if love is open hands, not a list of where you stand? What if care is letting go, not a map of who you are? When you finally feel the bruise of a life that's getting small, you'll pull your heart back from his pocket and remember it was yours through it all. He keeps your heart in his pocket like a promise, worn and folded next to all his change. You mistake the weight for warmth upon your chest, call the tightening a shelter from the rain. He keeps your heart in his pocket like it's priceless, but locks you in the line in just the same. You thought that the pressure meant safety, now you're learning that your pulse means escape. You said you'd only stay an hour, code still on, hand on your phone, laugh a little too bright at something small. He buys twice the round, you take the seat. One chair closer, not next to me. Your fingers trace the sweating glass, then mine at last. Jealousy never kicks the door in, just watches from the far side of the room. He sits there counting every glance you give him, waiting for the song to change its tune. It doesn't shout, it just keeps score in silence. Sips his drink and hums along. Jealousy stays right where the light thins, shadows that close in time. You lean in so you won't shout. Music up, your guard down. His joke lands and you touch his shoulder first. I'm smiling like it's all a game. Another round, you say my name, soft and sweet like something you might put away. Jealousy never kicks the door in, just watches from the far side of the room. It sits there counting every glance you give him, waiting for the song to change its tune. It doesn't shout, it just keeps score in silence. Sips his drink and hums along. Jealousy stays right where the light thins, shadows that close in time. By the time the chairs are stacked and they're sweeping up the night, it's the last one in the corner, still pretending it's alright. You ask if I'm okay, I say I'm fine, just tired. You take my arm, we walk outside. It trails us like a tired fire. Along the curb under the moon, he sits there counting every word you give him. Echoes of the bar still in its shoes. It doesn't shout, it just keeps score in silence. Breath held in the backseat of my mind. Jealousy waits for all the lights to flicker, shadows that close in time. He pours her coffee, names every fracture in her smile, says you're tired again, like he's been camping in her mind. She never told him about the night she couldn't breathe. Still he traces every shadow like a map under her sleeve. He reads her silence better than her words, finishes the sentences she never said. Feels like safety till it's sitting in her head. If he reads her silence better than her words, every quiet thought becomes his home. If he knows her better than she knows herself, she should run. She should run. Dinner in the doorway, he's already guessed what went wrong. Rough day at the office, let me tell you what they've done. She laughs on cue now, learns the He reads her silence better than her words, pulls her secrets from a sideways glance. Feels like magic till it steals her only chance. If he reads her silence better than her words, and every thought is under his thumb, if he's always in her head before the feeling even comes, she should run. She should run. She should run. Flowers at the door, stems still sweating in the wrap. You spell my name like a question mark, same old no. Could we start again? Vase on the counter full of endings. Midnight flowers on the same old bruise. Pretty gestures I did not choose. You keep dressing up what you never meant. Midnight flowers for the same moon again. You say you've changed through a cracked screen glow, thumbprint hearts and a borrowed quote. You love the chase, but you lose the truth. Ribbons and roses over scar tissue. Midnight flowers on the same old bruise. Pretty gestures I did not choose. You keep dressing up what you never meant. Midnight flowers for the same moon again. Do you even see where the damage lives, or just the petals and how soft they give? I'm tired of thorns with a perfume name, tired of beauty that forgets the pain. Midnight flowers on the same old bruise. Pretty gestures I won't excuse. You keep dressing up what you never meant. Mid your flowers, I won't take them again. Taxi light fading out, keys on the counter. You say my name too soft, like you're already sorry. Wet footprints in the hall, dripping from your jacket. Same line on repeat, I've got nowhere else to go. Midnight begging hits harder in the rain. Every promise sounds holy in the dark, but I still taste last time on my tongue, and I still feel fingerprints that never stayed. Midnight begging always sounds believable with the storm pressed tight against the glass, but I touch my coffee cup like it's some confession. Eyes shiny, too bright from the street lamp shine. You say you've changed this time, like changing into dry clothes. But I remember soaked jeans on my floor at 3 a.m. Midnight begging hits harder in the rain. Every promise sounds holy in the dark. But I still taste last time on my tongue, and I still feel fingerprints that never stayed. Midnight begging always sounds believable, with the storm pressed tight against the glass. But I know better than to trust that weather. I won't open up just because it's pouring. You lean on the door frame, waiting for it to swing. I lean on the thunder, let the silence sting. If you mean it in the morning, you can call me in the light. Till then keep your whispered worship on the sidewalk for the night. Midnight begging hits harder in the rain. Every promise sounds holy in the dark. But I still taste last time on my tongue, and I still feel fingerprints that never stayed. Midnight begging always sounds believable, with the storm pressed tight against the glass. But I know better than to trust that weather. I won't open up just because it's pouring. You said, text me when you're home and share your location. Tiny locks in every line disguises dedication. You count the nights like favors owed. You call it keeping score. My name sounds strange in your mouth, like something that you own. Your care sounds like rules to me. Every baby feels like promise you'll obey. You say it is love, love. My body pulls away. Your touch writes my schedule down, tries to tell my heartbeat what to say. You swear this is love, love. But my body says otherwise anyway. You hold the door, then hold my time. Rewrite plans you never asked. Just worried as you scan my clothes and edit out my past. You plant your hands around my waist, like fences in wet ground. Call it home, call it forever. I just hear you're not allowed. Your care sounds like rules to me. Every baby feels like promise you'll obey. You say it is love, love. My body pulls away. Your touch writes my schedule down, tries to tell my heartbeat what to say. You swear this is love, love. But my body says otherwise anyway. If this is what loving you costs, why does it feel like getting lost? Why does my spine go stiff when you say my full name? Oh, if this is your version of safe, why does my pulse try to escape? How come my skin flinches every time you say it's just my way? Your care sounds like rules to me. Every baby feels like promise you'll obey. You say it is love, love. My body pulls away. Your touch writes my schedule down, tries to tell my heartbeat what to say. You swear this is love, love. But my body, my body, my body says otherwise anyway. order and all her sisters' names. He's saving screenshots of her stories like tiny picture frames. He says he loves her freckles more than the summer sun. He's practicing a future she never really spun. He wants her whole life more than her attention. Plans in his pocket she never even mentioned. That should scare her more than it does, more than it does. But she just calls it love. He's circling apartments they'd maybe move into. He jokes about their children like it's something that they'll do. She laughs and changes subject, scrolls through a different dream. He's already at their wedding, she's still picking out her jeans. He wants her whole life more than her attention. Maps on his phone to places she's not stepping. That should scare her more than it does, more than it does. But she just calls it love. She's too tired to read the warning signs. Maybe being wanted feels safer than her mind. He says you're all I'll ever need, and it lands so light, like it couldn't ever crush her quiet life. He wants her whole life more than her reflection. Promises piled like boxes in the bedroom. That should scare her more than it does, more than it does. She smiles and calls it love. Roses on the table, lipstick on the stem. Two glasses, one still trembling, like it knows how this will end. Your jacket on the chair back, phone face down, still warm. A trace on names and spilled wine, little halos round the harm. Beautiful love stories can end like crime scenes. Bed sheets pull like caution tape over broken dreams. Fingerprints on every word that we didn't mean. Beautiful love stories can still end like crime scenes. Laughter on the fridge door, photo stuck with tape. You smiling in a summer shirt I can't bring myself to take. You slam the bathroom mirror, I flinch before the sound. It isn't what you say tonight, it's what gets written down. Beautiful love stories can end like crime scenes. Bed sheets pull like she's pulled like caution tape over broken dreams. Fingerprints on every word that we didn't mean. Beautiful of stories can still end like crime scenes. You fold my name into sharp white squares. Say it's all for keeping safe, all for keeping me there. Keys on the counter, your smile so sure. You call it shelter, feels more like a drawer. Your love like ownership, papers all closed, a small print, fine lines. I keep signing in invisible ink, like maybe you won't notice this time. You talk forever like it's forever. I nod like I'm starting to think, but my hand just hovers over the dotted line. I keep signing in invisible ink. You frame my photos, hang them straight, then straight again. Measure every crooked edge like you're guarding something thin. You say you're mine like a blessing, like a crown, but every time you say it, I feel my name wear down. You love like ownership, papers all closed, a small print, fine lines. I keep signing in invisible ink, hoping I can slip through in time. You talk forever like it's forever. I nod like I'm starting to sing, but my hand just trembles over the dotted line. I keep signing in invisible ink. What if I left one page blank? Will you see me, or just see what you can take? If I will leave so faint it barely shown, would it break your heart if it never reached your home? You love like ownership, papers all closed, a small print, fine lines. I keep signing in invisible ink, leaving every exit undefined. You talk forever like it's forever. I smile while I quietly shrink, till the day this pen runs out above your line, and my name stops in invisible ink. This should have been the last warning. Coffee cold on the windowsill. You said I'm tired of almost. I laughed it off just to keep still. You folded up your gray hoodie, left the keys by the kitchen sink. I watched the door frame like a movie, paused my heart so I wouldn't think. This should have been the last warning. Instead, it's just the first line of another mistake. Another I'll do better in the morning, but I only find new ways to break every promise that I make. First line of another mistake. Instead, it's just the first line of another mistake. Another I'll do better in the morning, but I only find new ways to break every promise that I can't unmake. First line of another mistake.